Hello everyone! For today's video, I want to talk to you a little bit more about my new hybrid planner. And basically, if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a big fan of bullet journaling. However, in my experience, when I have too many projects on my hands, using a notebook is not complex and customizable enough for me to keep track of all of my bullet journal collections and different spreadsheets and so on. So I started bullet journaling again about a month ago after reading Ryder Carroll's new book about the bullet journal method. And when I found about my mistakes in bullet journaling, I thought I could now start a bullet journal with the right mindset and really turn it into the productivity tool it should be. In this particular planner, I decided to use the bullet journal method, but have the flexibility of using a ring binder system. So I got myself an A5 Filofax. I've used a Filofax before, but I had the personal size and it was quite small for me. So I decided to get the A5 size. And what I'm doing here is creating a sort of hybrid between a classical planner and a bullet journal to be able to have the structure and the capacity of having pre-made templates that come with the Filofax planner, and also have a ton of dotted paper so I can write my own to-do lists and use the bullet journal method as I need to add tasks, events, and notes. So when I open up my Filofax planner, I'm trying to keep this customization as simple as I can. I don't want too many stickers, too many clips, or anything like that. I want it to be real simple and real effective. So I only have three things in the left side of my planner, and that is a Staedtler Triplus fine liner in black, and that's the pen I've been using currently. I also love the Micron pens, but I think the tip breaks too easily, so I got this pen instead. I also have a couple of flags. These slimmer ones were actually purchased in Japan, and the other ones you can easily find them in any Amazon store. And I use them to mark specific pages I want to go through, but otherwise I don't give them much use at all. The dividers you see here came with a Filofax. I didn't want anything too fancy. And in the first part of the planner, you have the week on one page with notes, Filofax templates. And I actually had to buy these separate from the planner because I think this planner was on the storehouse, the Amazon storehouse, for too long, so it didn't come with dated paper. So I got the week on one page with notes, and I wanted to get this one in this format because I think that having the whole week on the left side and then a page of notes on the right side really mimics what I used to do with my bullet journal in the past. I really like to have a weekly view because I tend to plan a lot on a weekly basis, but I also want to have a blank page next to each week template, so I'm able to add any notes or side projects that will happen that week or any specific to-do list for that week. In the second section of my planner / bullet journal, I have the bullet journal part. And this is pretty much what I usually did on a notebook, which is just adopting the typical Ryder Carroll method and writing the shortened form of the date and then a list of things I have to accomplish that day. Regarding the bullets, I also use the simple method of a dot for tasks to be completed, a cross for completed tasks, a dash for notes or random thoughts I have during the day, and then the migration sign for tasks I wasn't able to complete during the day but I still need to complete in the future. Since I'm a huge list maker, I also need the flexibility to have a place where I can write down things that I remember, like things to do before 2018 ends, list for Christmas gifts or Christmas things that I need to do until Christmas, planning for tasks or essays for my history major, and so on. So I really enjoy having the flexibility of having those loose pages where I can write anything regarding projects or personal journals, and then be able to reorganize all of that instead of having to jump around in a notebook because some projects are divided into different sections. In the third section of my planner, I have everything related to my YouTube channel and my YouTube business. This includes a new website that's coming on January and a couple of new surprises for next year, and also everything related to YouTube, the YouTube platform, and Instagram. And the thing you see here is actually a foldable vertical year planner, which I'm using to schedule all videos for 2019. But I also have a couple of to-do lists, like plans for my website, things I want to include, guest writing on my website, as well as book club ideas and lists, and everything related to YouTube, also sponsorship details and contacts, and so on. On the fourth section of my planner, I have a couple of templates from Filofax for financial information. If you are someone who already pays bills and has an accountant, and if you run a business and need to pay taxes, I think that a couple of these templates really come in handy because there are some expenses that you need to track. So I use these templates for that purpose. And in the fifth section of my planner, I have everything related to my master's thesis. This section is really empty as of now because I need to migrate all the information, all the notes from my previous bullet journal and planner, and also my Evernote app. So I only have a main sheet with major dates I need to tackle and major accomplishments regarding my thesis and so on. And actually the sixth section of my planner is still empty. I'm not sure what I want to put in here. I was thinking about a habit tracker, but on the other hand, I don't get well with habit trackers. I think they're a little bit pointless for me. I prefer to journal my progress, so I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this last section. And then we have the Filofax ruler, as well as that transparent envelope to put any receipts or pieces of paper we find important. Also the typical Filofax notepad, and this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, I can definitely do more videos where I talk about this hybrid system with a little bit more detail. I would be glad to do so. And I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next week for more tips and advice on college, productivity, and organization. Bye!